komen ze hier voor een bijzondere sessie. Ze gaan wat uitleggen over hun instrumenten die echt traditioneel oud-Koreaans zijn. En waar ze dus die prog, rock, post-rock moet je zeggen, maar in elk geval gewoon die heftige muziek spelen. Ik ga ze er wat over vragen en ze zullen wat voorspelen hopelijk en dan gaan ze daarna ook echt een nummer spelen. Bomi Kim, can I ask you something about your instrument? When was it invented? How old is it?
I don't know where to get it.
Shall I ask your colleague? I ask it. Okay. Could you answer the question? How old are this type of instrument?
Maybe maybe around 400 or 500. Yeah. It's come from China, but it's changed from Korean style. Yeah.
Can you play a bit in the traditional way, so no effects, the clean sound of the instrument, a short bit? Okay, thank you. We go to the big traditional instrument, Young Sim. How old are these instruments? Or the same as Hagum, 500 years old? Can you play a bit of the traditional sound for us, please? And then you have the guitar, but you have the piri also. Can you? It's a little bit like a hobo, the reed. I see. Is it also from the same era as the other instruments?
It came to Korea since 17th century. Yeah, 17th century.
Okay, well, let's hear it. Let's hear it. So, can you tell me, are these instruments still popular in Korea at the moment? Can you all study it, this instrument? Is it still popular?
Not so popular, but Hagum, that instrument and this instrument is popular, but not this one.
Why not?
I don't know, because it's small and it's hard to play, and it has this name is piri, and piri means just flute. So that instrument get a name Hagum and Gomungo, but flute. So everybody, flute is not too cool, they think. So I think that's why this is not popular in Korea.
So you all studied your traditional instruments, and then after a couple of years you decided to make modern rock music. How did this happen, this idea? Why not take a modern instrument also to make this music? Why take this old instrument?
Because only the Korean traditional music is very hard to sympathy or share the feeling with other people, because they feel Korean traditional music is hard. So we have to find some way. So I think Korean traditional music with the rock or modern music is the way of share the feeling with other people. So that's why we mix the modern music and Korean traditional music.
Well, you talk about the sharing feelings, and but your music is very dangerous, and you have there are T-shirts with a noose and a strop erop. That's the logo. So it's actually not so nice. So how do you relate this to your desire to share feeling and emotion with the crowd, because you scare them actually?
Yeah, I know, but mostly people think traditional music are boring, especially Korean people think traditional music is boring and just old man's music. So I think we have to broke the image of traditional images. So that's why we are playing with like rock or metal, and design the T-shirts like we are not just traditional band, we are heavy traditional band. So that's why we designed, printed like metal or punk rock band. That's why we did.
Okay, nice.